Hawthorne is about 6 square miles. It's one of the most dense areas of not only the South Bay in this area, but in LA County. It now has about 90,000 population, but over half of them live in this 1 square mile. And for Richstone to be exactly where it is, it's so meaningful.
You have apartments over here. They're like 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, and you're thinking a family lives there. No, 3 families live there. It's combustible energy.
We are witnessing a crisis, and it is bigger than just mental health. These are interpersonal tragedies. This is abuse that is being perpetrated by the people that are supposed to be the caregivers and the safe people.
A lot of times we see adults who were abused as children. They don't understand how to communicate with their kids. They don't understand proper parenting. And so I think a lot of the tools and resources that Richstone provides really helps them understand themselves and their children and their families much better.
We've been able to evolve into an agency that provides this community with a high level of care. And whether that is through our therapy services, the home visitation program, or the kids club.
We're here to help. The challenge is getting the funding to take care of this. 85 to 90% of most of the revenue for a nonprofit comes from government. We, on the other hand, we only get 50% from the government. The other 50% comes from the private sector.
We know that our services are effective because out of the families that have gone through our therapy and programs, 95% of them have no future incidents of any type of violence or abuse.
I grew up in a home where domestic violence and child abuse took place on a level of torture. And when I say torture, I'm not exaggerating. As a child, I was beaten, I was tied up, I was locked in closets, hammered, burned. If only there had been a Richstone when I was a kid. So for me, it really means a lot that when I come here and I see a lot of the children that are being so well taken care of and educated and just loved, I see myself there.
I always tell our officers that being able to provide help, show compassion, to make a difference in somebody's life is actually a privilege, and we should never take that for granted. And that's why it's so important, so vital to have Richstone here to continue the service and hopefully increase the level of service to our community and to have the funding to do that, because if not, then we lose a whole generation of young men and women. Your help in providing those resources is going to make a direct impact.
Every child that walks through that front door, I want to make sure that they have a chance for a productive and a healthy life.